Game finally.
Alright.
Kuro's tried it before. See if he can find a more favorable performance in this game. That's an all-in mid lane if I ever saw one.
Have to be careful. Mowgli's running down as well as the TP coming through from Mara, and they're locking up Maha. He's going to be the first one to go down by the look of it. One more shot would finish him off. He's going to fall, but actually it's going to be the Max that goes down first. Maha now getting locked up by the Nethergrass. Will get jumped on. Should go down as the Riptide comes through. A double kill going over to Mara, and ADD desperately trying to run out of here. Has the charge to take him out to B. He gets rooted down. Do they go for this one? Yeah, Deucin says, hell yeah, flashes in. Gets the lockdown with another grass, but Beyond comes in, finds one. Malefic Vision's taking away. Voidling's there. One more hit will do it. Koro gets him with the bleed in the end. He goes down. 2 more kills.
Setups from MVP in both games have been a bit underwhelming.
Oh, Koro comes over the wall, finds he in the. There's
dead.
No exhaust, and yeah, he's just gonna slowly bleed and burn out.
I don't quite know the damage range, but I knew he was dead, Achilles. The bleed does do more damage than Ignite. Around
5 stars down the trap, won't find Koro, but he might still find the kill.
Yep.
Jumps forward, and the Chrono Shift comes out in time to keep ADD alive, at least for the moment. But Kramer, he's got another shot, and he takes him down. 1-0 over to Afreeca.
Yeah, nice.
Won't connect. Dredgeline in on the back. Exhaust immediately comes down onto the Nautilus. Depth charge pops up Maha from behind, and they're just going to get annihilated. The W from Mowgli coming up with a double kill. They can just keep pinching it if they want to. So far, things just not looking too hot for MVP after these last couple skirmishes. Just going to try to get a kill on Mowgli. Drags him back in. Collateral damage does come up with it. So actually nicely done by ADD. Very well executed with this Kled.
Pulling off for now. They want to
have
regroup.
Won by the red buff if they want to commit to that.
Deep.
But yeah, Dragon just going to be started up beyond. Going to try to finish this one off. Does come up with a smite. Mowgli getting locked down, and he's going to get popped. 1 kill going over. ADD jumping in onto Kramer. Ace in the hole comes through. A double kill over to Maha. Nicely held off by ADD. Throwaway in, has that shield coming in, jumps in over the wall. Baron going low. Can they finish this off? Beyond needs to come up with the smite. Kuro takes out Maha. MVP just falling in the backside of the pit. Beyond is able to take this away. He now is just getting locked up, flashes in, is able to get a final kill on the exit. Marin's on the chase. Can he lock down the Graves? No, the quick draw comes through in time. He's got the CDR to get himself out to safety. The lone from Afreeca Freecs, his talent is coming in on the flank. Max getting dragged in. ADD losing the Scarl. Has to try to kite back, but he gets popped as Kramer comes up with the kill.
That's one.
Going in, finds one, looking for more. Beyond, trying to take him out desperately with this Graves, but just might not be able to find the damage. Does off the backside of that bomb, but he's going to get burned out from the bleed and the help of Kramer with that Deathfire touch. 4 members go down again for MVP, and they
Casting Chinese games back in Season 2, so know about that passion. Speaking of passion.
Max getting locked down, does get the Chrono Shift out onto himself, but now everybody else is exposed. Kuro pushing forward, looking for Maha. He'll comes out, he'll stay alive for now. Ignite is taking another curtain call, gets opened up. Mowgli jumping in, all on his lonesome, but still more than healthy. Jumping forward is the rest of Afreeca joining him in this crusade. They'll find 3 kills already, looking for more. Maha gets rooted down by the Bola. The silence will kill him in the end, and Kramer gets that movement speed increase, will be able to push forward, takes out Beyond. That's going to be the inhibitor line broken here. 32 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock for multiple members of MVP. Afreeca, can they finish it right here, right now?
Only 3 ranged minions. It gets a bit tricky. We'll see if they try to trade tank it and try and bulldoze it down with 32 minutes in. Still not assured, but looking likely for Afreeca.
Quite a bit of damage here from Kramer on these 4th shots. To go ahead and pop the turrets. Deucin, yeah, will go ahead and give his life over, get executed for the take, but they can't finish off this last Nexus turret by the look of it. Kramer will stick around for this. Could be risky. Max now spawning. TP's coming in from the back from ADD. They're going to try to punish this as best as they possibly can. As the home guard zipping his way down, trying to cut off this Jhin.
Someone has to die here.
Yeah, charge is not available. It's got to dash forward with the Joust. Trap won't connect, but the Bear Trap will. Drags him back in. Bomb comes down, and they will find 1 kill, but that's it.
Now, can they turn it into a Baron? 52-second death timer on Kramer. All of MVP alive. Baron buff is not a massive victory when you have an exposed Nexus, but it's all that MVP can force around. And Kuro's like, well, if you do that, I can do my best high impression and start some backdoors.
Yeah, could just go ahead, jump over the wall, and MVP do start this up. Beyond still not in the vicinity.
The moment he shows in the base, they start to get worried. This is the scary part for MVP.
And the Baron's going low.
Marin needs to stop the
He's going to
backs.
disrupt them as best as he can. Kuro's going in, has the super creeps coming through. Ian
No back
getting
set.
locked down. Mowgli takes out Maha. Ian falls. The big damage dealers of MVP have been eliminated. Kuro parkouring over the Nexus. Goes in with the ultimate redemption coming down to keep them alive. And he will get popped. He will not be able to backdoor. But still, so much damage has been dealt to MVP's base. It's just ADD and Max. And there's going to be 4 members pushing in. 1 rotation of bullets from Kramer will kill that
Will they
Nexus.
try the suicide push or to take more inhibitors? Right now, it seems like it's more that suicide push, Achilles.
Kramer's still a ways away. If they can get a pick, they can go for it. Marin going in with the depth charge, drags himself through. 2 Sins here to back him up. There's just no way for them to kill this Nautilus. That will be game 2. Going over to Afreeca, 35 minutes on the clock. They close it out with a 2-0, and they continue their climb upward.
Really nice stuff, and Kuro showed that he can play.